I'm Mika Tuupola and work for Taevas. I'm a programmer by heart, and at some point I got dragged into advertising. But I'm not going to talk anything technical today. Instead, I'm talking about people who influence other people. So what is an influencer? It's a person who has an impact on other people. They are looked up by other people, and they usually have quite large social networks. And by that, I don't now mean Twitter or Facebook. It can be a real-life network. While I was preparing this presentation, I actually had a problem that it was really hard to find a point of view that which I'm really passionate about, because I generally find internet a bit boring these days. I guess it is because internet is now actually everyday life, so I tried to find something which is my everyday life, which is here. My passion at the moment, flying radio-controlled helicopters. Now you ask, what does this have to do with online marketing? I'll show you some points. First of all, it's as a background, it's quite huge, especially in the US and UK. And there's lots of competition. There's lots of online shops going online all the time, popping up, and there's lots of new manufacturers, like helicopter and spare part manufacturers coming all the time. So there's lots of competition. It's also really complicated hobby. You need to have really good logical thinking. You need to know about electronics. You need to know about aerodynamics and so on. So main source of information online is forums and other people with the hobby. So here is our first influencer. His name is Bob. Real name actually is Bob. And what he actually does is he gives you, he makes an online instructional videos on how to build and fly and fix model helicopters. And when new people come to forums, and they ask questions, they are usually told that, hey, go and check the Bob's videos before it's like better explained in the videos than we can explain you. And Bob used to post his videos to a forum called Run Rider, and they were really popular. Then at some point, Bob got sponsored, and he got some free stuff and put the logos of the sponsor to his videos. And then came a bit of a war. The owner of Run Rider didn't like that somebody else was making some profit from his forum. After all, the Run Rider was funded by running banner ads. So Bob was banned from the forum. And he was not only banned, also all his content he had posted for the last 2 years were deleted. Everything was gone, vanished. And then other forum members who were like protesting this, they were banned too. So what happened? Bob actually just moved to other forum and posted all his stuff there. And lots of people from Run Rider followed him. So what happened here? You banned an influencer, a guy who influences other people, and Run Rider actually lost some subscribers. So then there was another case. There was another forum, a member who made a modification for these model helicopters, and he gave for testing to Bob that, hey, test these. And what Bob said that, okay, I love them. And the thing is, now the manufacturer of these spare parts is actually, there's a queue because there's so big demand only because Bob said he loves them that they cannot make them fast enough. Another examples are KPDD tail blades. They are those spinning things in the tail of the helicopter. They also gave some free samples to Bob to try. And what Bob said is, if you can see, yeah, holy crap, these blades rock. And you guess what happened? It was a small manufacturer. One guy in the forum said, holy crap, these rock. And now they are available almost in every hobby shop. And the people, it's listed as one must to do modification for your heli if you want to be better. So what can you do? I think the first thing is like, it's a real no-brainer. Your product must be really good, like Patek Philippe watch. If you have a bad product, only thing you can do is trying to make it better. And only then you can start searching for these influencers or people who influence others. You should take some time to find out so you really understand who are the ones who are respected. Like number of blog posts or posts in forums, it doesn't necessarily mean that they can also be like those guys who answer to everything like, yes, I do that too. Then when you find the aliens or the influencers, it's time to approach them. And there's one thing you have to understand, that if they are going to write about your product or your service, they don't write it because they want to help you. They want to help the other people on the forum or the community. And you also need to be prepared for negative comments. They will come for sure. But I don't know, it's not necessarily a bad thing. Like if some product, only good things are talked about it isn't real. Like getting negative comment actually makes your product to feel like it's more real. And then when your influencers have written some good stuff for you, it's time to thank them, or actually even better is that you thank the influencer for helping the users of your product. And if you want to find something more, easiest thing is to go to Google and search for everyday influence. It's a quite nice blog about influence marketing, or the influencer handbook, which is written by Vomma. I don't know where it comes from, word of mouth, something. But they should be the first hit on Google when you search for them. And a few more seconds. This is why it would be nice to have a watch actually in there, running for the 20 seconds. It probably doesn't even go away because it's the last slide.